The next time you see this house, it's gonna be ready, possibly for you. I'm gonna get back to work.
Describe Joni in one sentence.
Well, she's crazy, obviously.
Definitely crazy.
The light of my life. I think that's a sentence.
She lights up the room.
Joni was an amazing, vibrant, exciting, hilarious, inspiring, energetic, helpful, good-hearted, happy, joyful, wonderful lady.
When you were with Joni, Joni was the air that you breathed. Joni was everywhere.
She just always was there to help in any way she could, and she always showed up with a huge smile, lots of energy, lots of creativity, and just a desire to help.
Joni was one of the most energetic, fun, loving, caring, just an overall a really good person.
She is just the life of the party.
To describe somebody who there's no one like in one sentence is pretty impossible.
Joni was the most caring, loving, happiness spreading, smiley person I think I've ever met in my life.
She's definitely the life of the party, is able to brighten really anyone's day, no matter if you're having the worst day of your life or just need someone to talk with. She was always there, super open.
Exciting, always wanting to do something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made everything fun.
You described Joni in one sentence.
Yeah, she made everything fun.
A very living evanescence of love and light and joy. She just brought joy and love and laughter to everyone.
I don't know that it's possible to describe Joni in one sentence. Larger than life personality, energy, enthusiasm, positive, and just an all-around awesome chick.
In all of our homes, we feature top-of-the-line insulation. This tastes at least 35% better than the average home. Hi, I'm Joni Albano, and today I'm going to show you what goes on in building your dream home. Here's your Trinent well system and your water filtration system, which keeps your water clean.
My fondest memory of her used to be her in the chicken suit, but when we did our Zumba class, we had so much fun just dancing with each other and making the videos together of trying to get ready for when we did the Zumba classes in 2018. Me and her together in her model home trying to come up with videos and dancing and being silly, and so that will be my fondest memory, working with her that year on the membership committee and just getting to spend that close time with her.
Last May, when Joni and I were in DC, and I have a tendency to be shy when it comes to new things, and there were these scooters, these little rental scooters that you just swipe your card and you can get on this electric scooter. And it took forever for her to con me into actually getting on the scooter and riding it. And I got on, I was like, I've got this, no worries whatsoever. I skate roller derby, I can ride this scooter. And I promptly rode that scooter into a group of elderly women sitting in a park bench. We laughed about that. I refused to get on the scooter after that, and the rest of the group continued to ride scooters as Celebrity Joni continued to make commercials for real estate on her scooter.
I remember the first time I met Joni was at a women's council meeting. She was just beyond vibrant. I remember she was dressed with a coat. We were doing the Women's Council Past Presidents event, and she had this coat on, and she was dressed up probably like George Washington, if I remember correctly, with the hair and on the outside of her coat she had penned dollar bills and probably bigger bills than that, and encouraged all of us to pen bills on her, and she was raising money for the Women's Council.
Whenever we did the party bus fundraiser, I think it was through PPAR, we basically had drinks, then went shopping at Target, a whole bunch of us, and ever since then we were kind of like just really good friends. What about you?
There's a lot. Yeah, so we would meet super early for hiking all the time.
Yeah.
And I always drove because she wouldn't get LASIK or wear glasses. And she said even with her glasses, they, like she couldn't see. And we were driving and I went over a speed bump and she's like, did you just hit something? And like, you know her, we just like talked the whole way there and I'm like, oh, I don't know. We had to like U-turn to make, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it was early. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. No one's out. But so, and we just legitimately like that morning, I don't know. We laughed the entire way up the incline. It was harder to do because we were like laughing and talking the whole time. And we just, I don't know. It was just silly and fun.
When I first got into the industry of new home sales, I remember being approached by another new home sales associate, and he said, oh my goodness, you need to check out this girl's videos on YouTube from Premier Homes. And so I remember turning those on and just laughing my butt off, and I couldn't believe this girl was making videos in a leprechaun costume or like her chicken suit that we all loved, and she just got out there and got in your face in just such an amazing way, and I could not believe the first time I got to meet her in person.
Got a lot of memories of Joni. Been thinking about that a lot the last couple of weeks. And Joni and I, we always had a way of showing up at the same places in costume. Coincidentally, her costumes always outdid mine though. I have to give her that. She always won the costume award if there was a contest. But I remember one year, I think it was the first WCR holiday event, that Joni and I were both the elves that were handing out the prizes during the event. And after the auction was finished, her and I decided that we were gonna trips around downtown Colorado Springs in our elf costumes. And boy, did we have a good time. So yeah, that was one of the good memories I definitely have of Joni.
My fondest memory of Joni was a Women's Council of Realtors event. We were doing one of those rooms, the escape room, and her and I were on the same team. There's probably 6 of us in the room, and anyways, evidently Joni and I don't have a very good, or didn't have a very good attention span, and neither of us could figure out any of the clues, so her and I were just laughing hard as can be at any of the clues that were given, and I personally didn't contribute all that much to that event, but Joni and I had such a good time just laughing with one another and kind of making fun of some of the clues that we were getting. It's one of my favorite times that I was with Joni.
When I first met her, she dressed up and did dress up quite a few times, as a butterball turkey. And I remember going up to her, asking her, why a turkey? And she responded, gobble gobble, and continued to go on with her evening. Cheers to you, Joni.
Happy Thanksgiving! Gobble, gobble, gobble. We would just call each other and be like, you want to meet up for lunch? And she'd be like, yeah, let's meet at 1:30. Oh, wait, I have, this. So, okay, let's do two. She's just like crazy. And
always late.
Yeah, like always late, always, whatever. But I think just always calling her and being like, you want to go work out salsa? I think that's my fondest memory, is just us sitting there working together.
It's from the Parade of Homes. We had a birthday during that and chocolate cake left over. And we just got the whole box out grabbed some forks from the interior design stuff from the house and just started like stuffing our face with chocolate cake right before people walked in at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And then she was probably like, I need to work out.
And then she had to do like a 14er the next couple of days.
Yeah.
So I covered her then. Yes.
I was sitting at the gate, at my gate at the Las Vegas airport. And I look up and I see this person sitting there, and I'm kind of tilting my head, and I wasn't sure. It looked like Joni. I'm like, is that? And I don't want to look too hard because then I'm, the creepy guy at the airport. But it was just, so I kind of snuck a picture, and I sent it to Joni. And I'm kind of looking, and then all of a sudden the lady's head goes like this and starts looking around. It was Joni. So we just like happened to be at the same gate at the Las Vegas airport at the same time. Weird stuff like that. I mean, just filming all of these things with her and her crazy ideas that we were managed to bring to life.
After the winter gala, her and I went off and partied, basically just her and I, and I've never met somebody who is so non-judgmental and just fun. And yeah, we got a little too crazy that night, and the next morning we just laughed about it.
Another memory of Joni is her laugh. If you know me, you know I have a loud laugh. And Joni had a louder laugh than I did. And when we got together, oh my God, we would just break eardrums.
All of the fun and exciting things, and her silly butt dressing up in costumes and just being crazy and funny all the time, really. Joni just made me laugh all the time.
She was one of the first people that, when I sat down at that table for a meeting, that said hi and made me feel welcome. And ever since then, every event, I started going to a lot of events, and just knowing she was there, I'm like, I have a friend there.
I love when we toured Boston together with Jackie, and that the best is getting our hair done for our National Women's Council Gala in Boston. And we were getting our hair done and then walking to the hotel to get into the gala, and it was amazing. We were all dressed up and feeling really pretty and lady, and then we're running all around trying to get there on time. And it was fun.
Joni and I would banter back and forth, and we would talk so much mad. Oh, I have to start that one over because I'm not going to want to cuss on this one.
Now we're gonna head outside. As you can see, we're busy building your dream home.
When you're searching to buy, she'll save you a fortune. You better call Johnny when you're searching to buy.
Thanksgiving is so lame.
As you can see, we've started the electric. Was it?
Yeah.
I know what I'll miss about Joni, and I know so many people will, is she had the ability to light up a room and just make everybody laugh and smile. She had an energy about her that I've never met anybody that brought that much to every event, and every room that she came to, she filled with laughter and smiles. So really gonna miss you, Joni.
What will I miss most about Joni is breathing the air when Johnny's in the room, because there was no other air like it.
Anything that she could get involved with, she did. And she never made it about her. She always made it about somebody else. I know she loved her kids when we would do the parade, and she'd bring her kids to help and be a part of that. She just seemed so on fire for them as well. She's left a big hole. We're gonna miss Joni.
I will miss her being here and her wonderful laugh. Her, "You can do this, you got this, Dee." Her motivation speaks to me. I apologize, but she was wonderful and she will be forever in my heart. Love you, Joni.
I just missed calling her. I mean, we talked at least once a day, but sometimes, 5 times a day, and when I would have clients that like I was struggling with or I didn't know what to do, I would just call her and be like, what would you do? And we would just work through things together. So I think just being able to call her is what I miss the most.
We're gonna have to make our own light, or kind of fill the gap that Joni really filled by making the room feel just happy.
What I'll miss most about her is just that her love, her laughter, that big beautiful smile, those eyes that just lit up. She was the energy and the life and the love in the room. She was just everything. She'll be so greatly missed.
With being newer, being a newer realtor, she was always so excited for me, just all of the little things. She was like my cheerleader. I got to spend a lot of time with her and her family, and seeing the love in that family and the love for her kids. She just loved everyone.
Yeah.
And she showed you that every day. And she'd just call and check in on you. I miss that.
Yeah.
She was one of those people that you have inside jokes with.
Oh, yeah.
Just like tons of them.
Oh, yeah.
And things that like you can't even try to explain what happened to other people, because it's just, I don't know. It was just funny all the time.
The one thing that I will definitely miss about Joni, amongst other things, and I'm sure a lot of people have said this, is that over-the-top maniacal laugh. It was it would echo in your ears.
I just felt honored to meet her, so she's going to be missed very much, and she was loved by so many, and it was such an honor to get to know her.
I'm gonna miss joking and bantering back and forth with Joni. She had such thick skin, like I do, and we would talk crap back and forth to each other. And we would just lift each other up with it, though, because it was all in good fun and good jest. So I'm gonna miss watching her becoming the most awesome lady that she was becoming. And I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I'm crying, because I think that Joni had one of the most bright, vivacious, loud personalities that I've ever met. And coming from me, that's a compliment, because I have a pretty loud personality myself. But yeah, Joni, you will be missed.
We'll miss you, Joni, and you're still loved, and you'll always be loved, and we'll always remember you.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you.
Love you.
We love you. We'll miss you. Always.
Love you, friend, and I'll see you soon.
I did get that, yes. This is so bad.